During Orion's re-entry into Earth's atmosphere, have you ever wondered where that terrifying ball of fire comes from? The one roaring around its blunt heat shield as it falls back from space. It looks like Orion is burning. But the truth is even more violent. That fire is not simply coming from the spacecraft. It is coming from the atmosphere itself being crushed, compressed, and superheated in front of Orion. When Orion returns from the moon, it does not gently glide back to Earth. It hits the upper atmosphere at extreme speed, tens of thousands of kilometers per hour. During Artemis missions, Orion can re-enter Earth's atmosphere at nearly 24,000 miles per hour. At that speed, the atmosphere stops behaving like soft, invisible air. It becomes a wall. Orion is moving so fast that the air molecules in front of it cannot get out of the way quickly enough. They are violently compressed against the capsule's blunt heat shield. And when gas is compressed that brutally, its temperature skyrockets. This is where the glowing fireball comes from. It is not ordinary flame, like wood burning. It is a superheated sheath of ionized gas, plasma, wrapped around the spacecraft. The air itself becomes so hot that molecules break apart. Electrons are stripped away, and Orion falls through a glowing storm of physics. The temperatures around Orion's heat shield can reach about 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly half as hot as the surface of the sun. And here is the scary part. Orion is not trying to avoid the heat. It is designed to face it. That is why Orion has a blunt, rounded heat shield instead of a sharp nose like a jet. A sharp spacecraft would cut into the atmosphere and bring the hottest flow closer to the vehicle. But a blunt surface does something clever. It creates a shock wave in front of the capsule, pushing much of the extreme heat away from the crew cabin. So that blunt shape is not ugly engineering, it is survival engineering. At the bottom of Orion is one of the most important parts of the entire spacecraft, the heat shield. It is made with an ablative material called AVCoat, a protective material based on Apollo-era heat shield technology. And that word, ablation, is the secret. The heat shield survives by sacrificing itself. Instead of trying to stay perfectly unchanged, the outer layer chars, cracks, and slowly erodes. As it burns away, it takes heat with it. Layer by layer, it protects the structure behind it, keeping the crew alive inside while the outside of the spacecraft is being punished by one of the most brutal environments ever experienced by human-made machines. Think of it like armor that survives by peeling itself apart at exactly the right rate. Too little erosion, and heat gets trapped. Too much erosion, and the shield disappears. That balance has to be almost perfect. And this is why re-entry is one of the most dangerous parts of spaceflight. Launch is violent, yes. Space is hostile, yes. But re-entry is where speed, heat, pressure, and gravity all attack at the same time. Orion must slow down from lunar return velocity to a safe parachute descent in only a short period. That means the energy of a spacecraft screaming through space has to go somewhere. Most of it becomes heat. A lot of heat. Enough heat that if you dropped a strip of bacon from space at Orion's re-entry speed, it would not come back medium rare. It would not even be well done. It would be burnt rare, or more accurately, vaporized rare. There would be no breakfast, just plasma seasoning. And yet, inside Orion, the astronauts are protected. The heat shield takes the punishment. The blunt body controls the shockwave. The structure holds together. Then, after surviving the fiery plunge, Orion deploys parachutes and falls the final distance toward the ocean. That is the genius of Orion. It is not just a capsule. It is a machine built to fall from space, slam into Earth's atmosphere, turn the sky into fire, and still bring humans home alive. So the next time you see Orion wrapped in that glowing ball of fire, remember this. You are not watching a spacecraft burn up. You are watching one survive. And here is the real question. If Orion can survive a fiery fall from deep space, what do you think is more terrifying? The violent launch into space or the burning re-entry back to Earth? Drop your thoughts in the comments.